Hey guys, I'm Nathan from Arms and Armor. Today I want to explore two different kinds of daggers from the medieval and Renaissance periods and see how they're different and how they were used. Stay tuned. So, this is a parrying dagger, and this is a quillen dagger. Quillens are the cross guard of a dagger, and you can see that this one also has a cross, but this one in addition has a ring on it. This is an original, that's why I'm wearing a glove. This is probably mid 17th century, so a little later in the late Renaissance parrying dagger. Now the biggest difference, this is one that we made, the biggest difference between a parrying dagger and a regular dagger is that a normal dagger, either a rondel dagger or a quillen dagger, is designed to be worn on your right hip, on your dominant side, and it's designed to be drawn like this and used primarily in an overhand stabbing attack or defenses, but mostly in this kind of grip in your dominant hand. Whereas parrying daggers are meant to be held in your non-dominant hand, extended forward. And they're designed for fighting with another weapon in your dominant hand, usually a rapier, possibly a side sword. So you can see that this little ring helps protect my hand and my knuckles when I'm attempting to turn away attacks from someone's weapon that has long reach. So I have a rapier here that's also from the 17th century. Right? Probably Italian. And these, right, they don't exactly match, but they're from the same time period. And so if I were fighting, let's see if I have enough space here, right? Have my sword extended and my rapier out so that if I give my opponent an opening, right, I can try and get them to thrust me so I can use this dagger to turn away their point of their sword, so then I can thrust them with my rapier. Right? It's a combined system, and this ring usually means, right, that it's protecting your hand because you're holding it extended out in front of you, right, like this, to defend yourself. Right? So this is primarily a defensive weapon. Certainly you can stab the person that you're in a rapier and dagger fight with, but this dagger is made for that specialty purpose instead of as a general use dagger. Here's a parrying dagger of ours. I believe it's our old musketeer parrying dagger, which we don't currently make, although if you wanted one, we could. Right? You can see that this one has a larger ring, which was also common. Some of them had big wings or big rings, big quillen arms, because that helps you to capture the other sword and move it offline so that you're not getting stabbed right in the face. Right? This quillen dagger, on the other hand, those quillens are primarily to stop your hand from sliding down the blade when you're fighting, right? If you're parrying a sword with this in earlier period, which is going to be someone trying to cut you, that's a really scary thing. This is better than nothing, but it's really not designed as a defensive weapon against a sword, right? Instead, it's an offensive weapon for stabbing people. Of course, you can stab someone with these later parrying daggers, right? But that's not primarily what it was designed for. So parrying daggers, you use them in your non-dominant hand. You primarily hold them in a kind of handshake grip and extended defensively, while rondel daggers and crillon daggers, especially medieval ones, you wear on your right side in this ice pick grip to stab. So that's the quick generalization for these types of daggers. Take care.